On a quiet coastline where the waves gently crash against the rocks, the cool breeze blows softly, and the salty scent of the sea wafts through the air. An elderly fisherman sits in the shade of a tree by the shore. He wears a worn straw hat and sun-bleached clothes, and beside him is a bamboo basket waiting to be filled with fresh fish. He's been here since dawn, long before the sun peered over the horizon. His hands, wrinkled from the sun and seawater, remain steady on the fishing rod. He was once an experienced fisherman in his youth, able to sustain himself and his family with a boat and a rod. But today, he is alone, living in a small hut not far from the shore. He waits and waits, but all day long, there has not even been the shadow of a fish near his bait. He moves occasionally, grabbing a piece of old bread he brought to fill his stomach. The sea breeze hits his face, cool yet lonely, with no one to talk to. No fellow fisherman like before. Today feels particularly quiet. As the sun begins to set, the sky transforms from clear blue to shades of gold, orange, and purple. The fisherman sighs, starting to think he will have to go home empty-handed once again. But then, as he is about to pack up, the fishing line twitches. His once slow, wrinkled hands quickly jerk the rod with newfound agility. The rod, which had been still all day, now vibrates with life. He knows at once that a fish is on the line, and joy floods through him like the return of his youth in an instant. When he reels it in, he finds a small, shiny silver fish flopping in the air. The sound of water dripping onto the sand can be heard as the little fish speaks up in a trembling voice. "Please, kind fisherman, I am still young and too small. If you let me go back to the sea, it won't be long before I grow into a big, strong fish with firm meat. You will get a great meal instead of this little one." The fisherman smiles gently. He has seen eyes like this before, eyes full of pleading hope, a voice ripe with promise but laced with uncertainty. He responds to the little fish in a firm but not angry tone. "You speak well, little fish. But I have been in this world long enough to know that promises of tomorrow are never as certain as what is in hand today. You say you will return, but who knows how vast the sea is, or if you'll be eaten by a bigger fish, or caught by another fisherman before then. I cannot gamble my life on such fleeting hopes, for tonight I need something to eat." The little fish falls silent, its eyes filled with fear, disappointment, and understanding. It slowly ceases to wriggle, as if resigned to its fate. The fisherman gazes down at the darkening sea. He feels neither joy nor sorrow, but simply knows he has done what he ought to do. He walks home with only the small fish in his basket, yet inside he feels a sense of steadiness, not because he caught a big fish or won a prize, but because he knows that sometimes choosing something certain and small is more valuable than dreaming of something great that may never be realized. The lesson from this tale is not to overlook the value of small things that exist in the present merely because you are waiting for something big and uncertain in the future. For sometimes the certainty of today is more important than the dreams of tomorrow.